Welcome back. Let's turn our attention to the Southwest once again now, and to Osun State in particular, and concerning education specifically, where State Governor Aregbesola has expressed his worry over the poor performance of students in public schools across Osun State. The governor says his administration will not relent in its commitment to revamping the sector. He says the policies of his government will soon begin to evolve in better performance of the students.
Some people castigate us because of the poor performance of our students at the SSCE examination. We are not deterred. We are worried, but we are not deterred. Neither should our supporters be deterred and those who believe in us. We are doing everything with an eye on an enduring legacy and a favorable verdict of history. We are so sure that steadily and surely, by the time all these things come into full fruition, Osun we have the best in education in Nigeria.
Mr. Aregbesola, Governor of Osun State. The Coalition of Civil Society and the National Association of Nigerian Students have appealed to the federal government to help to bring killers of Peter Ofurum, a final year student at the University of Port Harcourt, to justice. The groups want a panel of inquiry to be set up where the Nigeria police and the university authorities give an account of what led to the death of the student.
About the killing of the innocent student who has every right democratically to protest and to air his ill feelings, which he did alongside with other innocent students who legally protested. Of course, the law permits that you have every right to protest peacefully. And to the best of our knowledge, the students protested peacefully. For whatever the Vice Chancellor and his cohorts are talking, they are talking to save themselves from after. This is an aftermath. We are not bothered about that. But what we know is that the killers of this young boy must be brought to book.
The Kwara State government have concluded arrangements to strengthen the cultism laws in the state to check the current increase in cult activities in Kwara State. The new law, when implemented, will see the culprits spend between 18 and 14 years behind bars, while property and buildings used for their activities will be confiscated by the government.
In recent times, there has been an increase in cult activities in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, which has led to killings and destruction of property. The police has been parading the cult suspect almost on a monthly basis and has assured residents of its readiness to work with the relevant authorities to bring the menace to an end.
We are working with the judiciary. We are going to apply the most stringent aspect of our laws to ensure that when we arrest these suspects, we proceed against them, we prosecute them, and we ensure that they are convicted.
Briefing journalists on the outcome of the State Executive Council meeting on the issue, the Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General for the state explains that a new bill will be sent to the state legislature to strengthen the existing bill on cultism.
Remember, the last time we went before the House was to increase, that is to make sure that any property or building that house that keep or where activities of cultism is being practiced will be confiscated by the state government.
The State Commissioner for Information says that government has realized the need to strengthen the existing law, and parents must constantly monitor their wards who are students in higher institutions.
So strengthening our laws is the direction to go. Even schools that have very good structures and structured perimeter fencing have cases of cultism. But the most important thing is that the state has realized that there is an increased activity of cultists, and there's a need to promulgate laws that are stronger, that will be able to address these issues.
The people of Ilorin say they are eagerly waiting for the total eradication of cult activities soon. If not, residents may just keep living in fear, not knowing who will be the next victim.
Finally, the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights, that's the CDHR, has asked the federal government to ensure that public officials indicted for corruption are prosecuted to deter others. The group also wants President Muhammadu Buhari to channel all recovered funds to fix the power sector and provide basic infrastructure for the people. The National Secretary of the CDHR, Deji Adebowale, made the request during an anti-corruption rally held in Oshogbo, the Osun State capital, where they also urged the government to do the needful to alleviate the suffering of the masses.
The situation we are passing through now is very terrible and very horrific. There's no light in Nigeria, there's no good roads, no security. You cannot sleep in your house and close your two eyes. There is no education. There is no accessible and affordable healthcare system in Nigeria anymore. So we are placing our demand before the federal government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, that all the money they told us that they have recovered so far, they should divert all those money to build more on the issue of the social amenities. And the other money that we are expecting, we are imploring them that they should use all this money to better the life of the poor masses in Nigeria. And we are saying it again, that President Muhammadu Buhari, what is not going to derail the anti-corruption crusade is that when those that are supposed to be tried in that cause were tried accordingly.
And that's where we'll leave it for this edition of News Across Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good weekend and see you next time.